Morning, legends. I am in the office. Reedy is over here as well. It is late morning. We're just having an early lunch. Been in the office getting some content done. I've been writing an article at the moment, so spending some time doing that, which I'm going to publish tomorrow, on the difference between junior cricket here in Australia and in India. A young guy in India who I met when I was over there in May has just scored his 32nd century, which is just remarkable. And I compare that to two of the better players I work with here in Perth, and between them they've scored 3 centuries. They're older than him. It's just incredible. It's just because of the amount of cricket that he plays. Now, I don't know about the standard, but I know that he's a good player. I've seen him play. I've met him a few times while I was over there. So publishing that article tomorrow, so I hope you check it out once it's live. It'll probably be today as you view this. Obviously, this will be published tomorrow on Wednesday, so it'll go live then. So give it a like, give it a share, tag your friends, and hopefully you enjoy that article. Editing some videos as well, and then off to Fletcher Park for some coaching this afternoon, and then training. We got a centre wicket tonight, so looking forward to that.
So it's important with T20s that you don't think it's just a slogfest. You've still got to play good shots, but the difference is you really just can play with a bit more freedom, but you're really just trying to score off more balls. A ball fifth stump high that you might leave in a 2-day or a 1-day game, you'd probably try and score off that. You might leave 1 or 2 early max to get yourself in, but then you might be shuffling around your crease a bit more. You might be sort of walking, open up a gap over that side, or giving yourself room once you've faced a handful of balls. It's obviously not that you don't get the same period you get in the longer formats, but it's still about playing good shots. It's not about just clearing the front leg and booming them. Okay, it's still about playing really good shots, especially if you're batting at the top of the order. That's the best place to bat in 2020 cricket. You want to take the game on, but just play good shots. You can hit in the air, no dramas, but you're not it's not a slog. It's still proper shots, yeah? So let's just, on the flicker, I'm just going to throw them at you as if it's the start of a 2020. I want you just to play strong, proper shots, looking to hit in your zones, looking to hit your strengths with a sort of a full face as often as possible. If you can run it down to third man, great, but just be looking to sort of hit more in front of the wicket as much as you can. Beautiful start, mate. Lovely fast feed onto your back foot. Good boy. Okay, that wasn't very quick and you just fell across. Nice and still. 2020 cricket, you can almost stay a bit leg side of it and keep that leg out of the way. You don't really want to be falling across. That limits your swing. Well played. Okay, didn't really come on, but your technique was really good. Shot, Jono. Nice, positive batting. It's okay. That's what you got to do in 2020 cricket. That's maybe not a half volley. Other formats you might not play that big drive, but in 2020 you're going after balls like that. Well done, good feet. Good, mate. Okay, I don't want to confuse you too much, but in the future, that's the sort of ball where you go to drive it, the length's not really there, so you're just really soft hands that take the pace off it, drop it at your feet and you get off strike. Because you've sort of tried to drive it, you've hit it quite firmly to the fielder, you're probably not getting a run. So it's about controlling the pace the ball comes off the bat. Don't worry too much about that now though. Good, mate, good batting. Nice shot, good batting. Runs, it's all right. Lovely swing of the bat, mate. So you sort of kept your foot out of the way and you've hit that ball off middle and off through cover. So it's a bit inside out, but you're not falling across it and getting in the way of your swing. That's better than falling across, I reckon. Shot, Johnny. Good fast feed onto that back foot, beautiful. Okay, I want to boundary this ball. Think about, take a sec. And you don't know where it's going to be, so you can't assume you're just going to hit the same ball somewhere, but have a little think to yourself. If the ball's in this area, I want to try and hit it there. If the ball's in that area, I want to try and hit it there. And if the ball's in that area, I want to try and hit it there. Give yourself a few options, then just react. Work out what you're going to try and do. Where's your boundary zones? That's okay. That's why we're practicing. Just lifted your head. Okay, back to normal. Good thinking, don't mind that at all. I like you trying things. That's what it's about. That's why we're here. Using your feet's a great option as well. Shot, brilliant. All right, even though that's probably a boundary, I want this ball the same challenge as before. This ball's got to try and go to the boundary. Oh, well bowled, Scolls. Tough one, go again. Okay, you need a boundary. Think about where your zones are. That's okay. That's where you need a few options, because you're thinking straight, it's a bit shorter, and then you're into, like, you need to think if it's short, you're probably going more mid-wicket. If it's pitched up, then you're going straight.
For some reason I have a tendency, like, throughout all I've batted, I always get out, caught my mid on.
Where are you trying to hit them?
Like nice full ball, I try and straight down the ground.
You've just probably not got the technique and power just yet. You're sort of like shanking them there.
Well, he's going like a bit that way.
Yeah. So you just got to keep your left side in the shot a little bit longer. Okay, what's probably happening is this is coming off and going that way,
Yeah.
and then your bottom hand comes through, and then you just sort of spoon it.
Yeah.
If you can keep this down, think about having a really long stroke through the ball.
Yeah.
So you're sort of swinging right the way through the ball, not coming across it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So practice it for me. Go through long, that's it, even longer.
Yeah.
Use that left side even more, go again. That's it, like sort of through the ball and then over rather than across.
Yeah.
Yeah? That's it, that's it.
Hey legends, just finished a run, 18 minutes. If you followed me for a while, you'll have seen me do this run before. 6 sets, jog 2 minutes, round an oval, sprint for a minute, 6 times. Total's 18 minutes, it's tough. I'm cooked, now I've got to go and train when I'm fatigued. Good practice for a game. Give it a go, make sure you're not just doing your fitness at the end of training. Get some fitness done before and test yourself.